Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I've been extremely busy trying to get a business started and trying to, you know, get that income going consistently, trying to figure out all the learning curves that come with learning a new business, and also we're in the middle of a move, so that's been a bit stressful as well. As you could probably see, there's some boxes back there behind me. So what I thought I would do in today's video is show you guys a little bit of what I've been up to. Been really focusing on building an Amazon FBA business, which is fulfilled by Amazon, which is where you source products or create your own product and then you send them into an Amazon warehouse, and Amazon takes care of the rest for you. They handle all the customer service, the shipping, all that good stuff, and then you just watch your account and you collect some money. And of course there's fees, there's storage fees, but as long as you're running your business correctly and you're calculating what all the fees are going to be prior to just sending stuff in, you should be fine. My focus has been on books. That's a great place to get started if you're looking to get started on Amazon because they're really cheap to source. You could go to thrift stores, libraries. I've found some other little off-the-wall ways that I've sourced books that I'll actually tell you guys about. Actually, let's just jump into that right now. So what I like to do is, since we've been moving, I've been getting rid of a lot of extra stuff that I don't need. And also, I mean, when I source books, I occasionally run into some duds that I can't resell. So I will take any of the stuff that I know I can trade in that we've been trying to get rid of. Old video games, Pokemon cards, that kind of stuff. Trading it in at Bookman's and Zia, taking my duds as well, my books that I can't sell, and trading those in as well. And then going through Bookman's and Zia and then finding books that I can actually sell and getting them basically for free with the trade-in credit. It's actually been a very nice way to source books. I actually just sourced estimated profit of $68 on a book that I sourced at Zia yesterday for basically free. And I found out that Zia doesn't sell their books on Amazon because I talked to one of the employees, so that was nice. Let me just dive into how I kind of go about that, because I'm sure there are some of you out there that know how this business works. There are plenty of YouTube videos on it. I'm far from the first to talk about it, but this is kind of more for my group and my following and people that I know that maybe don't know a little or know as much about this. So let's start with the basics. Sourcing books is not easy. Especially when you're walking into a thrift store or a library sale or anywhere where there's just thousands of books and you're looking and you're like, wow, where do I even start? Well, that's where this guy comes in handy. My yo-yo, I think that's how you say it. I don't know, it's Japanese or Chinese. I think it's Japanese, actually, is where the company said it shipped from. But this is a barcode scanner, so right now it's connected to my computer because part of this video is going to be me scanning in some inventory into my Amazon seller account. Excuse me. So you turn this guy on. Little green light indicates that it's on. My computer just made a little noise because it's connected. And bada bing, bada boom. There's the red light. Hopefully I didn't blind any of you guys. So what I do is I scan a book, I scan the barcode. I have an app. The one I use is called Scoutly. It's by a seller tool. There's another one out there called Scout IQ. A lot of the people in the Facebook groups I'm in prefer to use that one. For what reason, I don't know. My basic understanding of it. It's basically the same thing as Scoutly. Actually, Scoutly has a little more features and it costs less. So I don't really understand why they all prefer Scout IQ. I think it's because a man that's famous in the book selling space kind of created that app and made it famous. So he did well in marketing it, so bravo to him. But Scoutly I prefer just because it gives you a graph that shows actual sales history of the book or product or whatever you're scanning so you can accurately gauge your pricing. There's a lot that goes into this as far as researching, knowing your competition on a particular book, knowing how to accurately price it. There are tons of apps and third-party apps that help you with a lot of this. I'm not there yet to where I need that or want to spend the money. Gotta build some more capital first. But using Scoutly is the only third-party app I really need, and it's more than paid for itself. I believe it's $10 a month, and usually when I go out and really am trying to source, I can source $100+ in books a day. So, I mean, paying for that $10 fee is paid for in the books that I source easily. That and this little barcode scanner that I think I paid $48 for, which I'll leave a link in the description to Amazon for this guy. They have more than paid for themselves, and then I believe an Amazon seller account is $39 a month. I know this all sounds like a lot to get started, guys, but if you think of like subscriptions you already pay for that aren't making you any money, like Netflix, or I mean, this is basically a subscription. I mean, you need it too, car insurance, stuff like that. You're paying for it and it's not making you any money, but you still pay for it every month. So why not pay for something every month that's gonna pay for itself when you get good at this? And I mean, there's a learning curve, but believe me, I sent in 20 books and I've already sold 8 of them, and I just sent them in maybe a week or 2 ago. So it's been pretty nice. You definitely want to pay attention to sales rank. Anything, obviously the lower the sales rank, the better. Anywhere from 1 to like 100,000 sells quick. It won't sit in inventory long because there's multiple sellings of it a day. Anything, 200 to 500, still quick, maybe not as quick. And again, this is not a for sure thing. There's no real for sure method to tell exactly when your book's gonna sell. It has a lot to do with your pricing, the demand at the time. There's a lot that goes into it. That's just kind of there to kind of help you gauge approximately, kind of figure things out a little bit. But, and then I've seen stuff that says million+ rank books don't sell, or they take forever to sell. That's not true. Don't listen to that if you see any content that says not to pick up million+ ranked books. If you set up your triggers right on the scanning app, Scoutly or Scout IQ, what have you, because you could set up profit triggers based on your criteria, you shouldn't have to worry about that. You should still be able to find good books in that range. I mean, for example, I had a book about Ron Paul that I found at a library for $1, and it just sold the other day for $45.99, and that was a 4.5 million ranked book. So don't listen to that stuff. But anyways, let's dive into Amazon seller. I'm gonna pan the camera over to my computer so you. Alright, so here we're looking at the Amazon seller page. This is the spot where you would add a product. Just to show you real quick how I got to this spot. You would go to catalog, click add products, and it pulls up add a product. So right here is the search bar. The reason why I keep my barcode scanner plugged in is because if you have a book with a barcode, you can just scan it directly into inventory right here. Books that don't have a barcode but still have the ISBN number somewhere that I can locate, I will type in that number, or I'll search it by title, whatever it takes to get it into inventory. So we're going to go ahead and scan a book. Pulls up the ISBN number instantly. This is a book about steam railroad. Train books are very good. You see those, pick those up for sure. Not a super high sales rank, 562,984, but not super high either. Definitely sold higher sales rank. So we're gonna go over, you click listing limitations apply, they always do, and you're gonna wanna hit sell yours, because we're not selling any anybody else's, we're selling ours. So, this is an interesting case on a book. We've got one new and 2 used, and if I remember correctly when I scanned this one, the used offers are merchant fulfilled, they're not FBA, so if I'm the only FBA offer on used, I have a feeling I can sell this book pretty quickly. So seller SKU, that is for me, that's more for inventory purposes, keeping track of where I'm at. I keep it pretty basic. Kind of messed up my count here, so we're just kind of going off what I think was the last one. We can always go back and fix the SKU number, that's not a big deal. Price, so in order to make it competitive, $55.99. Quantity. With books, you're always going to put 1, even if you have 2 of the same book, I still say put 1 because you're going to grade the condition of each book individually. So rule of thumb with books, quantity, always 1. Condition. To be honest, this thing looks almost brand new, but I'm super extra cautious when it comes to grading my books, so we're gonna go good. That's the lowest used price, is another interesting thing. I will be even more competitive on this one because the used prices, for whatever odd reason, are higher than the new prices. I don't know what those merchants are thinking. You're not going to sell a book more used than brand new. Unless it's like collectible, or I honestly can't think of an instance where that would be the case. Fulfillment channel. Even though this is me building my shipment that I'm sending to Amazon's warehouse, the fulfillment channel that I want to sell it through is Amazon. So we're going to click Amazon will ship and provide customer service. They handled that for me. We're going to click Save and Finish. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. And there went the laundry. I don't know if you guys could hear that in the background. Save and continue. So they want you to add dangerous goods information. Amazon's just trying to make sure you're not sending them something explosive in a package or something like that. And you can't see it, but on my side I just got an email that the listing has been put up. Now it won't become active until it gets sent to Amazon with an Amazon label on the barcode, and they scan it in on their side. No batteries, nothing lithium or anything like that. No dangerous goods. It's a book. I'm gonna click submit. You have to do this for every product. I know it's monotonous, and there are definitely third-party apps that help make this process a little faster. I'm just showing you the most basic way to do it, basically. Save and continue. Now, this is the part where I do have to filter because I don't want you to see my address. So, packing type, we're gonna do individual products. With books, you always want to do an individual product unless you're getting them from like the publisher and you have an invoice and they're all the same book. Even then, that would be you getting them from the publisher, not sending them to Amazon. So books, individual products. Case packed would be like retail arbitrage, getting items from Alibaba that are all the same exact item that are sent in a case pack, like a pack of 24, pack of 36, that kind of thing. And then we'll skip over my address here. You didn't see that. create a new shipping plan. We definitely don't want to do that. We are going to add to an existing shipping plan because I've already got one created. We're going to do this plan. It's the only plan I've got going right now. Add to shipping plan and continue. Address popped up there again. You guys probably saw it, but oh well. We won't be here too much longer anyway. If you're gonna come by, just come by and be friendly, please. I'm a peaceful individual. So, we're gonna add one because there's one again in the stock of inventory for a total of 17 books so far that I've got in this shipment that I'm sending in. And then the reason I didn't click continue at the bottom of the page is because I'm not moving forward with finalizing the shipping plan yet. Gonna pan up a little bit, and we're gonna go to catalog, and that's where you would again click add products and start the process over again. And that's how you add books into your inventory and get them all prepped and shipped, and I'll do a video furthering how I finish up the shipment and pack it up and all that good stuff. I just want to source a few more books to fit in this gigantic box I got over here. Here, let me pan over to that real quick. Look at that thing, it's huge. So I'm trying to fill that with as many books as possible, but keep it under 50 pounds. And again, Amazon might split my shipment into 2 packages, which would kind of defeat the purpose of that giant one anyway, but I'm really hoping and putting it out there that it's all going to be in one box. But anyway, guys, that's basically it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what I've been up to. I'm trying to build this Amazon book business and just an e-commerce business in general. It's been fun, a lot of work, but I mean, when you're working on something you actually enjoy, it doesn't feel like work. That is definitely the truth. But anyways, guys, have a great night or day, whatever time of day or night it is where you are. And thanks again for watching.